Right. Hello. Good afternoon, Crow. Trom. How are you doing? Ooh, actually, is that Rex I see there? Good afternoon to you too. So we are just about to head into the city of Hollow Eyes to face Mordecai, but well, I hit something of a snag last week. That being that I had at least 3 locations I needed to visit, and only 1.5 a day to do it before a game over was forced on me. So I then made the executive decision to roll a save back to earlier in the month, maybe the month before. To have a little more time traveling or to travel to the locations that the quest directs me to. Defaced sister.
You, our guest. The Baroness, am I right?
A slim
I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
A slim figure stands eerily still, wrapped in a cloak and hiding her face in her hands. If you hadn't seen her moving before, you could easily mistake her for a statue. However, as you approach, she lowers her hands from her face, and golden green eyes peer at you through the holes through holes in the cloth covering her face. Now, normally, just being polite, you would probably actually name yourself or introduce yourself, but we are being watched. There is a crow sitting on the 10th lap up here. And the names kind of have power, especially in the Pathfinder settings. So, you don't need to know my name.
So be it. Everyone has their secrets, Baroness.
Who are you?
I am one of those who call themselves the Defaced Sisters. We've rejected our names and our faces in service to benevolent spirits. I'm sorry that I cannot reveal our true destiny to you yet, but believe me when I say our mission is extremely important. Not just for us, not just for the tribe, but for the entire world. These are enigmatic lands. Stars rain from the sky. Soil bleeds fire and gives birth to metal instead of grass. These are lands of mysteries and nightmares. But they're destined to become the salvation of us all, for that is where great Armag lived, died, and rose again, and he will bring redemption for us all.
Tell me about Armag.
He's a man of great destiny. The gods themselves tried to lay him low, but he came back, defied death itself, as was foretold, for that was his fate. He's destined to save many, many lives, but at a terrible cost to himself. I would never wish a fate like that on you, Baroness. I would never wish a fate like that on anyone.
There are many songs about Armagh, not all of them Numerian. Some see his story as an inspiration, others as a warning against the dangers of hubris. But I've never heard about any prophecy.
What are you looking for here?
It is not yet time to answer this question. We are searching for ancient ruins, the remains of structures built by the previous holders of these strange lands. That is all I can tell you for now. I understand that you want to know more, but have no doubt, you will in time.
Wonderful. You speak in riddles. As do a lot of people around me, it seems.
Don't be wary of riddles. Those wise enough to solve them eventually learn much more than those who always seek straight answers.
What were you and Duga arguing about?
My sisters. They each went out on their own quests and never returned. Not one of the three. I can understand Dugath. He doesn't trust us. But by refusing to help my sisters and me, he puts himself, his people, countless innocent souls in grave danger. If only I could soften his impertinent heart.
Do you have any idea where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
What compensation can I expect for my help?
With the most valuable treasure of all, truth.
You have a whole army here. How did you manage to get this far?
Wise ones know many routes that are closed to the uninitiated. Will you be able to detect them? Will you dare to walk along them? Who knows?
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My 3 sisters know more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late. If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Geheb. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key. May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
I kinda get the feeling I'm not going to meet Mordecai today, actually. So I'm going to change the title of the stream. There we go. So we have now 3 locations that we need to visit, or that we have been directed to visit.
The path is clear. Tread lightly. Let us be careful.
Honestly, we probably could have marched straight up to the city of Hollow Eyes. But I want to go over here to the Sepulchre of the Forgotten Heroes, and here to the Forsaken Mound. And I wouldn't have time to do so with, like, before I got game overed, so...
I need to catch my breath.
I feel tired.
Normally, I would want to go to new locations like the Lenorm's grave, but we're running a little short on time at the moment. Also, we cannot get back to the barony and manage that, so oops. The tomb, built within the hollowed rocks by the ancient Cyclopes, was safely hidden from casual searches. The path to it was skillfully concealed by lush vegetation. If we hadn't known exactly where to look, we would have passed it by, never even suspecting it was there. The entrance was covered with a huge stone slab that seemed to merge with the stone wall. But disheveled bushes and torn ivy shoots implied that it had been recently moved. We said the word given to us by the Defaced sister. Kaheb means darkness. It is an ancient forgotten word from an ancient forgotten language, like a time-bleached bone from some unknown beast out in the wilderness. After speaking the word, the stone slab smoothly and almost soundlessly moved aside, opening the entrance to the damp, musty darkness. To avoid being trapped inside, we propped the door open with a large stone, which proved a smart decision. As soon as we stepped inside, the door shuddered and tried to close behind it, but the stone kept it in place. Behind the door was a spacious corridor, obviously built for creatures much larger than humans. The air smelled damp, and the stone walls decorated with bas-reliefs and carvings were completely covered with a disgusting, oily mold. We carefully examined the mold on the walls. Sometimes the fungus in a dungeon proves more dangerous than any monster, so many adventurers suffocated on poisonous spores, got burned, or were disintegrated on the spot, just because they never thought to open a botany textbook. Fortunately, the mold in this tomb, though sticky, smelly, and disgusting, was completely harmless. Armed with this knowledge, we carefully searched the corridor for traps. Tombs and traps always come as a pair, like pen and ink, or barbarians and rage, or officials and bribes. This tomb was no exception. There weren't any pressure plates on the floor, or bundles of stone waiting to fall on our heads, but under a layer of mold was hidden a magic sign, the kind you shouldn't look at. Having finished our search, we moved down the corridor. A huge sarcophagus was placed in the middle of the burial chamber, its lid lying on the floor nearby. Inside was a gigantic skeleton. Its skull stared hollowly within, with its single huge eye socket. eye socket, and its bony fingers were clenched around a small brass incense burner. That also looked like a one-eyed skull. Near the sarcophagus was the slim figure of a woman wrapped in a gray cloak. She wasn't breathing, and it didn't take much looking at to discover her cause of death. The Cyclops had left a nasty surprise for anyone who dared to rob their graves. Near the skeleton's head was a magical symbol of death carved directly into the sarcophagus surface. It must have killed the sister the instant she opened the lid. Luckily for us, it was a single-use trap, so we examined the body of the sister. We removed the cloth from the dead woman's face. It sent a chill down our spines. They literally had no face. Instead, there was a rough gray surface, looking something like a roughly made clay mask. Two holes instead of eyes. A hole instead of a nose, a crack instead of a mouth. What power could have done this to her? Having examined the body, we discovered the dead woman wasn't human. She was Fae, most likely a nymph, deformed by some unknown magic. She had nothing of interest on her, so we took the incense burner and left the tomb, which also had become a burial chamber for the very person we'd been searching for. Hello, Hill Kitty. How are we doing today?
Let's make this quick.
Huh. Okay. Gobos.
Serves you right. I'm writing you out of our story.
I grant you death.
I see.
The path is clear. I'll go ahead. Let's head out.
Okay. We have 20 days left. Probably enough time to visit the Lenorm's
I
grave
need
and
to catch my
collapse
breath.
passage.
Why don't we set up camp?
The path is clear.
Enjoy your final moments.
Well. Fuck.
You cannot hide from me.
Taste my fury.
You deserved it.
Not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed. Tear them apart!
Nowhere to run.
Two thousand EXP for each mastodon. Okay, yeah.
This is going to hurt.
That's probably worthwhile.
They go down!
I aim true.
Burn.
And there is the Lenorm that the location is named for.
Tread lightly. Let us be careful.
Why don't we set up camp?
Resting would be nice, don't you think? Amiri, have you ever tried to count how many enemies you've killed?
A lot. There aren't even such high numbers. If someone wanted to count that high, they'd have to start making up new numbers a long time ago.
I don't know. Considering that the numbers go up to billions and beyond. I think you're full of shit, Amiri.
I'll go ahead.
Looks like a Cyclops tomb.
I did as you asked.
The path is clear.
I'm not afraid.
I grant you death.
Flames take you. Yes. Arati, go.
Any last wishes?
Cannot hide from me. No strike wasted. Nowhere to run.
Taste my fury.
I see. We're dealing with a puzzle. I hate puzzles.
Bring it!
I aim true.
There we go. The air around vibrates with negative energy. Well, that's not great.
I did as you asked. Done and done. I did as you asked.
Let's head out.
think I might have just turned off the trap, which is fine.
Tread lightly.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay.
I'm hungry. When we stop? I hate trolls! After what they did to Ekkon's village, I could tear them apart with my teeth!
Torak bless you, Amiri. You know how revenge is forged.
Okay. Now we need to go up to the ruined tower, and from there to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. The ruins of the tower loomed over the surrounding plains like a tombstone so old that time had worn away the epitaph, as well as the language it had been written in. Each crumbling step of the giant stairway was as tall as a grown man. So it was probably built by Cyclopes. Or as tall as a grown man's chest, yeah. And the huge portal from the huge pearl where the door once stood was wide enough for our entire party to walk abreast through. We decided to climb the tower. Ekkon, if you would. It was hard to imagine how tall the building must have been before crumbling under its own weight. It's possible that even the owners would have towered above us had they still been around. Yes, they would. Even so, by using the racks and pits in the stone wall, an experienced climber would likely be able to scale the tower. Ekundayo spat on his hands and swiftly climbed up to one of the high ledges, what remained of the second floor. There, the walls had deteriorated even further. They were covered with engravings, barely visible symbols of some ancient language. After catching his breath, he decided to while try and read the inscription. After removing the moss from some symbols engraved into the stone, Akundeo studied them carefully. Akundeo but eventually managed to determine that the large symbols must have been written in an ancient Cyclopean language. Time had ravaged the symbols, leaving them largely illegible, but he was able to make out a single word, the Vortikai. After committing the word to memory, Akundeo decided to climb further. Climbing higher was no easy task. Akundeo's fingers slipped on wet moss, and the rocks crumbled beneath his feet. Perched atop the shelf on the opposite wall, a large black raven watched Akundeo's ascent intently. Clinging to the signs that were carved into the wall, Akundeo slowly began moving upwards. At last, he reached the top. An uneven stub was all that was left of the spire that must have once reached to the lower clouds. Alas, there was no treasure to be found there, unless you are willing to account for the magnificent view of the surroundings. A fire flickered in the distance. Someone had set up camp there. Finding out he had seen enough, Akundeo slowly and carefully descended. After that, we decided to turn away and leave. We walked away, leaving the stone colossus to its eternal slumber.
catch my breath.
Right.
Time to search for the spot to rest. If you need stories, ask the others. I've performed no feats.
You think I'm only interested in feats? Any fool can write about feats. But about true life?
Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes. Oh yeah, so Crow. Up to brief update. There's been no answer for my DM, or there's still been no answers for my DMs, but I'm going to give them until, or give Lukey anyway until late tonight, and then I'm gonna give Sappho the go ahead. A massive stone door blocks the entrance. It has no knobs, buttons, or other signs as to how to unlock it. However, a thick patch of moss has been scraped off the door's hinges, hinting that it's been opened recently. Speak the word, Cab. Without a sound, the door slides to the side, revealing the passage beyond. A barbarian sits leaning against the wall, surrounded by dead bodies. He seems to be barely alive. His entire face is a bloody wound. Tattered scraps of skin dangling from it. As he hears your footsteps, he blindly turns toward the sound and raises his sword with immense effort. Dugath sent us. Dugath! Of course, the old man would never leave anyone behind, but it's too late now. Only one left to save is me, and you may as well not bother. I'll be joining the rest of the dead soon enough. Who are you? I'm Bragg, son of Varig and Dale. Urdel of the Tiger Lord's tribe came from Numeria. If you meet my people, you tell them where and how I died. But you're still alive. Don't stop fighting. It's too late to fight. I can feel my body, feel the life leaving my body with each breath. I'll heal you. Don't bother. Who needs a blind cripple? Best to finish me. At least I'll die like a fighter, sword in hand, ready to meet Gorham. No, it's not yet your time. The barbarian's wounds close and he stops, and his bleeding stops, but he remains blind. It will take much more powerful magic to restore his eyesight. He exhales with relief. Thank you. I'm not sure how to live on, what I'll do, but I'll figure something out. You'll manage. I know you will. Octavia smiles at you gratefully. What happened here? That cursed witch brought us here, blabbered on and on about some exalted mission. Promised us Cyclops treasures. Well, look what we got. As soon as we entered that Cyclops attacked us. Then there was a flash of light and everything went insane. It was like a red-hot nail was driven through my brain. Had an irresistible urge to kill. Didn't matter who. I resisted it, barely, but most of us weren't so lucky. It was a slaughter, a nightmare, where it was impossible to tell friend from foe. We tried to retreat, but they followed. One grabbed my head and squeezed, almost cracked me open like a walnut. My eyes. Last thing I saw was his fingers. If Varha hadn't chopped off his hand and dragged me out of there, I'd be dead already. She slammed the door right on their noses. Oh, Varha. Haven't heard from her for a while. Probably dead now. Nice treasure hunting trip we had, huh? So many good warriors left to meet Gorham before their time. All thanks to that witch. When I get my hands on her. Went into an ancient dungeon for some easy pickings and found monsters there. What a surprise! I have to go. Gorham bless you.
The path is clear.
Applause, please.
I'll go ahead. Let us be careful.
Let's finish them quick.
This is where I step in.
I grant you death.
Consider me provoked. Serves you right.
Cannot hide from me.
This is going to hurt.
You deserved it.
Burn!
Nowhere to run.
flames take you.
The path is clear.
Fourteen. Okay.
I did as you asked.
Any last wishes? Strike worth a legend.
Taste my fury.
I grant you death.
Tread lightly. Let's head out. The path is clear. Let us be careful.
Okay, be right back. I'm back. Right on time for another ad break, looks like. That's fine though.
Anything else?
Tread lightly. The path is clear. I'll go ahead. Let's head out. The path is clear. Tread lightly.
It looks like something is missing here, right here. That would open this and probably this door too. If we could find it and press the button.
Let us be careful.
Ah. I see.
I'll go ahead.
Fair enough.
We should move. Let us bide our time.
Let's see.
Done with waiting.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Ready and willing.
Depend on me.
Ah. There we go.
Adventures call to them.
The road awaits.
I'm open to your orders.
We should prepare.
I'm glad you called. But of course. Please, do tell. Follow me.
Well,
And so they walked on.
What's taking so long?
Move.
I am ready. If you wish. I'm good at this. I'll scout ahead. I agree. For you, anything. Follow me. For you, anything. I'm good at this.
Disarm these traps. Thank you very much.
Anything. For you, anything. I'm good at this. I'll turn you to ash.
Well, that's unfortunate.
This is going to hurt.
Yes. Esmo, Axe, yes.
All right. It's the effect of the greater cognitogen. Okay.
Duty calls.
Thought you'd never ask.
Right.
C.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Eyes open. I will protect.
Glad you called.
I'm open to your orders.
You can count on me!
So long.
Magritium Turinos!
I'll scout ahead. Time.
Ane, U, Efna.
Is to tell.
Listening.
Just letting the ink dry.
Depend on me.
The road awaits.
I thought you'd never ask.
Before they learn from yours.
This is quite annoying, isn't it?
Ready. But of course. Sure thing. Command me. For you, anything. Follow me.
If you wish.
Maybe...
Eyes open. That's what I'll do.
Nope.
I'm glad you called.
Well... Alright. That's probably where I am going to take a break.
Be on guard. That's what I'll do. Let's finish them quick. I got you dead. Cannot hide from me.
So, Kaya.
Done.
You know what? Stupid wolf. Why did you have to go and trip the traps?
I'm open to your orders. I grant you death. Let's finish them quick. You cannot hide from me. Nowhere to run. I aim true.
So, Kaya.
Done. Completed. Done. That's what I'll do.
Ooh. Robe of Fire. Rod of Freedom of Movement. Well, Wand of Freedom of Movement. And a composite short bow. Okay. Ow.
Done. I grant you death. No strike wasted.
Got a bunch of colored barbarians.
And me.
Keep your eyes open. This road we share. Now is the beginning of the hunt.
Oh, hi.
Left yourself exposed.
Yeah, the negative levels were not ideal.
Let's make this quick.
Glad you dead. Cannot hide from me.
So, Taya. So, Taya.
Done. Completed. Done. Done.
I wonder.
Our duty calls. The path is clear.
Hold.
It awaits. Should prepare.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, fine.
Nowhere to run.
And me.
Let's finish them quick. I aim true. I grant you death.
Ow.
Cannot hide from me.
Yeah. On second thought, Ekin might not be ideal for it to take that path.
I'll go ahead. Enemy near.
Instead, what we are going to do is send Edelweiss with all of the animal companions that route instead. Reason being that Edelweiss, in a pinch like this, can summon a bunch of meat shields to cover for her.
Taya.
To your orders.
The road awaits. Our duty calls. The path is clear.
Ouch. Right.
Tread lightly.
Edelweiss is not able to trickery check. I forgot about that.
Let us be careful. The path is clear. Watch each other.
So I would, honestly speaking, rather walk into the obvious traps than have to deal with the level draining specters all on my own.
I shall not fail.
Oh yeah. Spellbook, meta magic. Now,
Just bide our time.
let's start with some meat shields. One D4, 23.
Esmo, Axe! Yes!
And some Mazata.
Esmo, Axe! Yes! Rite!
I won't let you down. Onwards, together.
All right. No. Octavia was stationed here.
What you want?
Miri here.
I wrote it like I saw it.
You will protect. That's what I'll do.
Please, do tell.
Follow me.
If you wish.
Road awaits.
And me.
Prepare.
Na, Ea, Orama. Na, Ea, Orama. Now, Ea, Urama. Now, Ea, Urama.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
T, go! Ari, T, go! Ari, T, go! Ari, T, go!
Spell needs me.
Ari, T, go! Ari, T, go! Ari, T, go! Ari, T,
I do wish you guys wouldn't, lightning bolt my meat shields, but, whatever works, I guess.
Solid plan.
Okay. Well. That was unfortunate, but
I'll go ahead.
okay.
You'd never ask. I'm no simple arsonist. What I do is art. What's taking so...
I shall not fail.
That's one switch. But
Let's head out.
I kinda get the feeling there are more.
I'm glad you called.
Let us bide our time. The path is clear.
So they walked on. Anything else?
Move.
Command me.
The road awaits.
Please, do tell.
I shall not fail. Tread lightly.
Well,
I need a challenge.
I feel like I am missing a runestone here. Or rather, a piece of the puzzle.
Here!
Depend on me. Mm-hmm. road we share.
You know what? I don't feel like screaming anymore of this. So, yeah. We are going to end a little early. And then I'm going to figure out this, do some research for this puzzle. Anyway, let's see if there is anybody to raid, or if we are just ending the stream today. Yeah, sure. Let's go raid Mander Monster. Rain channel. Mander. Monster. Mander made a couple of my emotes that I use on my stream. And she's a pretty swell person. Well, swell gal, rather. So go say hello. I will see you again tomorrow for the escape from Fort Joy in Divinity 2. We're probably going to pull up on Driftwood in the process of said stream. Well, let's see. Bye, Lazy. I'll see you next Friday, I think. And for everybody else, I'll see you tomorrow. At any rate, yeah. Let's send a raid over now.